Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for January 2025. It's a new year with a lot of astrological events going on. The 30th to the 31st of December, it's a new moon in Capricorn. New moon is the planting of the seeds of the lunar cycle to come. So since it's happening in Capricorn, we want to take a look at strategic decisions we can make. Evaluate your ambition to stay aligned with your long-term vision. Consider responsibilities and discipline steps needed to achieve your goals. The 1st to the 2nd of January, the moon enters Aquarius and it highlights what needs to change. Aquarius is a sign of change, rebellion, what needs to change within your life. I'm giving 2 dates here because, it depends on where you are in the world, really, isn't it? The 6th of Jan, Mars retrograde enters Cancer, and it makes us focus on our emotional space and tending to our emotional gardens. 13th of Jan, there's a full moon in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer, so expect some intense emotions. It also guards the home body and your own emotions, but also the emotions of the people around you, really. The 19th of January, the sun enters Aquarius, and it asks you to focus on your future, hopes, dreams, and how you can push yourself out of your comfort zone. Find that little rebellious spark within you that drives Aquarius. And push for new, really. And the 29th to the 30th of January, the new moon also enters Aquarius, which also adds on to this energy of rebellion and pushing outside of your comfort zone, propelling you forward with both the sun and the moon in your back, like wind in sails. Culminate the ideas that you have, that you've had since the sun entered Aquarius as well on the 19th. So really focus on yourself and how to propel yourself forward. This is the monthly reading for January. As I said, it's going to be a Celtic cross. We're gonna go through every little bit by bit, but I just want to say that I've meditated on your cards, I cleansed your space, but before we get started, I just want to do one final cleanse here. So be aware there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin this, Sagittarius. 2025 is also a collective number 9, so it's the end of an era, an end of a numerological chapter, you can say, a numerological cycle. So after 9 we have 10, which is 1 and 0 together, so it's the Magician and the Fool. Is a new journey ahead, so this is really closing of the chapters. The hard lesson that we learned throughout the times from 2017, that was the last time we had a number 9 as a numerological year, collective year. So like, trust what no longer serves you, integrate all the hard lessons, like I said, and see what you need to shed in order to become this new you. But speaking of shedding, 2025 is also the year of the snake, and the snake always sheds its skin, it's reborn, it's renewed. So this could be one of the themes then for 2025. But starting your reading, we're going to look out on the past energy that you bring into January 2025. We ask Spirit to guide us through this general reading for Sagittarius for January 2025. What has been Sagittarius? Could I please ask for 1 card? What has been Sagittarius past energy? What is Sagittarius coming out of? What is the energy Sagittarius is leaving behind starting January 2025. Wow. I'm going to do that again because I did ask Spirit for one card only, and we get 3 more. I'm asking Spirit one card only. If you want any further deeper add-ons, I could use the other deck, but I'm asking Spirit for just one card as we're starting. 10 of Swords. Wow, Sagittarius. I feel like all you fire signs have had a pretty rough ride, really. Pretty rough ride. 10. Right, so that's the end of the cycle. 1 plus 0 is the Magician and the Fool. It's the numerological end / beginning of a cycle. You're coming out of this energy of 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords, you need to just accept this ending. You need to just accept this ending. I feel like you've had a pretty rough ride. You have 10 swords in the back there. Swords are an intellectual and thoughts. I don't know if you've been struggling with depression lately, or if you've just been fighting a lot, living a lot in your head, but you are accepting defeat. But by also accepting this, you're releasing its power over you. So I'm just going to show there, 10 of Wands. You got some challenges ahead with the mountains in the background, but you also got the sun peeping through there, so there's better times to come. Could I see what hopes or fears Sagittarius are facing January 2025? January 2025 for Sagittarius. I'm asking for one card only. Could do that in a minute. Hopes or fears for Sagittarius, January 2025. Hopes or fears. Positive card means, of course, a hope, and the negative card means a fear. Hope, the Empress. You hope for a bountiful and a fruitful year ahead. The pomegranate in the tarot represents fertility. She's also pregnant and she's covered in flowers. Flowers are hard to grow in the tarot. She is the divine feminine, and she has, in this picture, stars in her hair, which is illuminating the dark sky and gives hope, really. So the Empress, what else can we say about the Empress? Is motherhood, fertility, nature, nurture, provider, bringing abundance to self, therefore you bring abundance to everyone else. You have pretty high hopes for the future this year ahead. Could I get Sagittarius cards for the present moment, please? Sorry, I just need to, before we do that, I just want to pull a card on this 10 of Swords. Could you give me some other information about the 10 of Swords for Sagittarius? 10 of Swords. I feel exhausted looking at the picture. Okay, we got the 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Waiting, higher purpose, perseverance and diligence. I don't really tend to read the reversed as negative card. I tend to see them as an inward journey, like we need to work on, and then the card will go into the upright yeah, but patience leads to prosperity. A lot of work done. The crop is almost ready. Yeah, it's. I feel like there's been a lot of work, and you've been getting in your head about, is this actually worth it or not? And looking at the Ten of Swords, it feels like you've been getting in your head a lot. We're going to come back to this later, I think. I just want to see what Sagittarius has, what energy Sagittarius has for the present moment. What is the present energy for Sagittarius going into January 2025? Please, Spirit Guide, Guardian Angels, and Ancestors. I'm asking you for one card, please, to... Oh, one card. We get two. Should I do that? Yeah, let's do it. Queen of Cups. Master of Emotions. It's like this has forced you to look inwards towards your feelings and your emotions. And Three of Pentacles is basically saying that there is help. I kind of want to put this as a crossed energy. There is help if you're willing to see it. There is help if you're willing to see it. The 3 here and the 3 there might be connected. But the Queen of Cups, expressing your power intuitively, serenity, bringing others to happiness. She also got the fish there, which is a car. It's a symbol for your intuition. And she's partly fish herself in this picture. So it could mean that you're integrating with your intuition after going through this and listening to the depths of the water, integrating with the water. And the crossing energy then I'm going to put as this, that there is help if you need it. You just need to see it. You can see this as a point of no return, really, but I see it as there is help. You know, if you need it, joining skills, even like see what others can do for you and what you can do for others. Teamwork. And not gifts others can bring to you, but what others can bring to you that you are willing to accept it. This and this, I feel are connected. Like you might be struggling, if you're an entrepreneur, for example, with seeing the whole picture. Maybe you need to start working in a team somehow. I'm not saying that you need to take a team on, but getting someone else's opinion to bring that fertility into your daily life, right? What is going on consciously in your mind right now? What is going on in Sagittarius' conscious mind? I'm getting two again. I'm asking for one card, please, Spirit. One card about how, or what is going on in Sagittarius' conscious mind. What are you working towards here? What are you working towards? Tell me, Spirit, what is Sagittarius working towards? Two cards again, I'm not even going to look at them. What is Sagittarius working towards? Thank you. 3 of Swords. So many people read this as a negative card, but it's basically new life. There's also a hint here of a point of no return. There's no going back. Suffering and despair, heartbreak, you know. But that is what's going on in your conscious mind from all what's going on from this. Just need to look. You got another 3 here. I think 3 is going to be very important for you. A very important number for you 2025. So you got 333, 33, which is also a master number. So I think you don't need to, it's very easy for me to say, but you should not weep. This cycle is over. You don't know if it's worth it, but the present energy is this Queen of Cups, the master of emotions, the connectedness, the intuition, the queen. She holds a cup there with a rainbow inside it. You can even see it as stratospheres of bubbles. There's layers to it. Crossing energy is that you should ask for help or see what others can bring to you. I feel like there's more like new life. There has been some despair, some crying, the rain, but the rain makes a river, and the river takes things by force. And the rain is needed for things to come into fruition here. So you are on the right path. It might not be easy right now, but you need to just ask help from others, or seek companionship, or go out with your friends, and not seeing all these thoughts stabbing you in the back, keeping you down. It's an end of a cycle there. And like we said, 2025 was going to be an end of a cycle. So let's just propel ourselves forward there. And I want to see what's going on in your unconscious, your subconscious. What is the key to why it's not gone your way, really? Why has it not gone Sagittarius' way? I feel like all you fire signs have had a really rough ride this time. Coming into January here. What is going on in Sagittarius' subconscious? What does Sagittarius need to know about why things are not? I'm taking the 2. I'm taking the 2, and we got another 2. So why is it not working your way? 7 of Wands is fighting with sticks, learning. So 7 of Wands is really, waiting, or a higher purpose. Structuring, defending yourself, defending your boundaries. That's why it might have not gone your way, because you're defending your boundaries, but you're also playing with sticks here. It's child's play. You're doing it from the mountain down against others, but you are defending your boundaries. That's what your subconscious is trying to let you know. Your subconscious is fighting your boundaries, and that's why, well, it might have not been working exactly the way you've hoped for up until this point. This is what I'm picking up in the energy. I also see it on fire. You're a fire sign. You're working with that fire within you. You need to... This is also about the balance between, offensive and defensive, if that's what you've been struggling with. 2 of Cups is a card of harmony. Patience, balance, unity is number 2. Patience, balance, the divine feminine and the divine masculine joining together. You could also read this as Kundalini, rising snake. Intermingling of opposite forces. This card will go in the upright once you have balanced your emotions. Because there's a lot of emotions, and especially thoughts. A lot of thoughts going on here. You need to just balance yourself, and keep on protecting your boundaries, but realize it when it's an actual offense or a defense. Because you should not have to defend yourself, even if it's child play. Be aware of the people that you surround yourself with. Are they coming after you? Which is preventing you from balancing your energy. You want to be prosperous. You want to be balanced. You want to have the divine masculine and the divine feminine in perfect harmony. And it will be in the upright once you've been working on this. Right, so you're unbalanced and you're fighting your boundaries, and that's what your subconscious wants you to know. Great. In the energy of you, Sagittarius, what do we need to know about you? One card, please, Spirit. Okay, well, I need to listen to that. It sounded very heavy. Ace of Cups. New love, overflowing feelings, creativity, new beginnings. Are you maybe Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. Dedication, hard work, routine, balance again between achievement, ambition, and soul and well-being. So I feel here overflowing feelings, but it goes inward since it is the other way around. I feel like you are trying to avoid something, which is also helping with this, and that you're fighting for. There's something in your life, a new beginning, maybe a new emotional beginning, that you are not allowing to happen. Diligence. This imbalance is making you not achieve things the way you are supposed to your soul. Is that what wants to come through there? You might not see the bigger picture. You might not actually see the bigger picture of the rewards to reap here, because you're avoiding something within yourself, which is also, there's a lot of questions here. Am I doing things right? Is it actually worth it? I'm exhausted. But, you know, in order for things to grow, even in this field, you need the water in your life to rain down on the fields. You got a lot of water here as well. It's like you're trying to avoid this new, I don't know if it's creativity, a new beginning of some sort. I don't know if it's new love. I don't know if it's a recognition within yourself for your new life. It's not the start of emotional fulfillment, because I'm not reading it the opposite. I'm just thinking about the opposite here, so I could maybe get the message that Spirit is trying to tell me here. Maybe the environment will give me a better clue here. What is Sagittarius' environment? What is surrounding Sagittarius right now? What is the environment around Sagittarius, and how is it influencing Sagittarius? What is the environment around Sagittarius, Spirit? Oh, there's two cards again. We're going to go with it because it tends to go with it. Okay, so we got some death. You might have experienced some sort of death. Page of Cups. New opportunity. Once again, we have a new opportunity, but it comes in the upright. You got the intuition here in your cup, as well as you have the intuition in the present moment. Not sure if you've actually been going through some sort of death, a close death, an actual death. But it seems like you could have lost someone recently, and I'm truly sorry for you, Sagittarius, if you have. Which is flagging for the flower, and the flower is hard to grow. Flower is also on the dresses of the Page of Cups. Guidance from imagination. You need to ground yourself to guide. You got flowers there as well. Just realized. You also have a flower on top of here. Could also be meaning like a feather, but we're gonna read as a flower for here. So there's a lot of flowers. There's a lot of threes in your reading. 1, 2, 3. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. With the Death, you could get a new opportunity. This is the environment. These cards are the environment around you. With Death, you get new opportunity. With Death, you get more. It's either that you've lost someone and it's been shaking up your whole world and you need to ask for help and you've been fighting and you're out of balance and you're tired and you're exhausted and you don't know if it's worth it. But this could also be the death of the old you into the new you, where you decide to be and allowing it to be a new opportunity for your emotions, a new experience. It might not look like a delightful surprise right now, but it might actually be in the long run. Could you give me some more clarification of the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles? How Sagittarius sees themselves. You, the energy of you. Can I get a clarification here? Who is Sagittarius right now? What is their energy? What is the energy of Sagittarius watching this? I feel like one card is enough, Spirit. One card is enough. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune, right. Sometimes the wheel turns in your favor and sometimes it does not turn into your favor. What's good about the Wheel of Fortune? Number 10. Number 10, we also got a number 10 here. I felt like we did. Right. When the wheel is inevitably turning into the negative, we can find peace in realizing that it will turn back around. It's hard at the moment. You need, in this reading here, I'm picking up that you need to accept and flow instead of blocking yourself. You're blocking a lot here. I feel like you don't want to feel it. You're blocking yourself. And allow that energy to flow freely. You know, the wheel, resilience, turns tides in your favor sooner or later. It will go upright. That's the thing about any cards that's reversed. It will get turned back around, but yeah, greater forces outside of you with the Wheel of Fortune is at work here. Is outside of you. Might not be something that you can affect, but what you can do is look at yourself and look at how it's affecting you or how you're allowing it to affect you, that you are losing balance. You are losing your emotion, the start of an emotional beginning. You're trying to block it. You're trying to block it. You might be so upset or scared about something. You are blocking it. You're blocking yourself. And I don't know if you've been through a death, or there will not be a death coming. This is reading the current energy. So don't be scared about that. But, well, yeah, you understand what I mean. It might need to be a part of you that surrenders, like the lady in this picture that surrenders to death. And the change is coming with it. And through that, you will get a new opportunity. You just need to ground yourself. So, in the position of your short-term goals, we have 2 cards again. Thank you, Spirit. we have the Page of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. Right? Taking a lot of space, and so I'm getting 2 cards. I'm respectfully disconnecting from this heavy energy here, and I want to look forward on your short-term, what do you call it? Outcome, your short-term outcome. So the Page of Wands. Wands are creativity, willpower. You got the Page of Wands. You have new opportunities again. See, another page, new opportunity coming in. Creativity, that has to do with creativity. Experience, exploration, excitement, freedom. It's very you, Sagittarius, to have freedom in a reading. Balance. Balance your vision with execution here, okay? Balance. Keep the stick with both hands and balance it. Balance it. Balance again, yes. I thought I got stuck on the word balance there. The High Priestess is number 2. I feel like we got another number 2 here as well. You got a lot of number synchronicity in your reading here, Sagittarius. The High Priestess. So, and it's also in reverse. So this might be going in the upright once you're actually working on the balance. Why it got stuck here. Since this came up in the upright from the beginning, maybe that's the main focus. This will go in the upright once, probably when you got the balance right. The 2 pillars here is about what do you call that? Not concepts, but not standing your ground, but tradition, and standing in between those 2 pillars is about tradition. Standing between the, let's say the old and the new, because that's what's popping up in my head. Standing in between the old and the new here. You have intuition and mystery and an inner voice that comes with a High Priestess. And embracing inner guidance once again. Once again, you want to embrace your inner guidance. Once again, you want to, it's the light with the dark and the dark with the light all over this picture. It's about balance. Yeah. To direct your outer world, you need to understand your inner world. And the High Priestess is the guardian of the unconscious. She's the guardian of the unconscious. So, which is also bringing me back into the unconscious here, which we have been talking about balance. You got the fire, fighting, going. Just need to know when it's time to rest. Balance your emotions. The thing is also, the High Priestess is connected to the moon and is therefore connected to Cancer. And we got a full moon in Cancer on the 13th of January. So I feel like this connects in with that. Emotions will be running high on that date. Connect to yourself. Connection will be happening to yourself once you get a little bit of balance going on, and accept and don't fight that there is a change going on right now. There is a change going on. What is the long-term outcome for Sagittarius? Could, oh yeah, it just popped into my head that these ideas have been overwhelming and you don't know if it's worth it. So, you know, it might be some time to actually just relax a little bit. Death, shed, I don't want to say shed a part of you. It's not what I'm trying to say. But rest and rejuvenate and ask for help. Balance your energy and accept that the flow of life is happening within everyone and all of us, no matter if we want it or not. Change is a hard pill to swallow, really, isn't it? Can be. The long-term outcome for Sagittarius when it comes to January 2025, could I please have one card that symbolizes Sagittarius' long-term outcome from this reading? And the Knight of Swords, propelling forward, fast emotions, not necessarily emotion, but fast forwarding. It's going to go quick and it's going to go fast. You can even see you got another sword here, almost like taking an idea and running with it. It's just that the swords are double-sided, and you got some swords in this reading, but swords are double-sided. It can be used for good and they can be used for bad, and they cut both. You need to see the pros and the cons, and there's always pros and cons with every single decision we make, and being realistic about that. So this card is asking you to also look strategically on things. I know that you want to go fast, right? Might have been feeling like a little bit of a stalemate going on, not going in your favor. You want it to go fast, and it will go fast. Just think about the consequences, about any actions that you're taking, any consequences with any actions that you're taking. That's also asking you to look at the obstacles along the road. There might be a tree in the way that you don't see because you're going too fast, and then you fall off your horse, right? Could I get another card here to clarify the Knight of Swords? Oh, way too many. Could I get another card to clarify Sagittarius' outcome? You got another Page of Wands. So this Page of Wands is going into here as well. So yeah, you got 3 pages here, which is also tying in with the 3-3-3 theme going on here, the synchronicity. Wow, synchronicity of your reading. It's a complete synchronized reading, this Page of Wands. We already gone through this, but there's a new opportunity, a new experience, exploration. It's in your short term and in your long term. The main focus here is to balance yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. And the Wheel of Fortune will turn into your favor once you balance yourself out. Not necessarily only when you balance yourself out, but once you feel balanced, you can feel the whole world around you actually roll more and more into your favor. And that's when the wheel keep on turning, starts turning, keep on turning, right? I feel like before we close out your reading, I would like to get some messages for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know for January 2025? What does Sagittarius need to know? Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, Guardian Angels, and Ancestors. You can't make this up when you get synchronicity this hard in a reading. It's time to release negativity. It's time to make sure that these things that you are blocking yourself from are being released. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Thank you so much. So full moon in another water sign. And you get a lot of water here as well. So I'm just feeling like you need to connect your emotions. You need to release your negativity here, which is, thank you so much, Spirit, that you are confirming what I'm saying here. Oh, does this want to be read? I'm doing it because that is another 2. Funny. The twins. the duality that we have in the Two of Cups. We got 2 there. Thought we had another 2, but we don't. You got 2 here. Balancing forces, dark and light. The answers you need are coming. The full moon in Gemini, the full moon of the 2. That is a full moon in water, a full moon in air. Full moon is reaping rewards, like I said earlier. You're reaping the rewards. So can we finish off with one last message for Sagittarius, please? Do I need 2 or 1? Okay, I'll do 2. Time for healing. You can't make these things up. Release the blockages, allow the healing and the water to flow through you. We all have the elements, water, air, fire and earth inside of us, and they need to be balanced with each other. I feel like you've been very hard on yourself and you're getting tired, and it's just time to heal yourself. Your dreams need a practical plan. So once you release this blockage that you have going on, you can actually start thinking strategically about what might be ahead and how to overcome it, and allow this passion project, this willpower of yours to come in. This vision, this balancing act that you also need to balance on a horse, really, when you're going really fast, which also popped in right now. These are always the cards of execution. So I feel, connect to your emotions, balance yourself out. You will have fruition. You have hopes about this, but have a plan. Have a plan. Have a plan. Have a plan. The Empress. Can we get any clarification on the Empress here? The Lovers. The Lovers is also a card of balance. Divine masculine with the divine femininity. You have the Serpent, a few places in the this one I read as a Kundalini kind of intertwining thing, but you have the Serpent here and you have the Serpent there, which could be temptation along the way. There's also a mountain in between. I don't know if maybe some of you are getting pregnant with the Empress and the Lovers. It might be a challenge ahead, but you're willing to take it. The Lovers. Is there anything else I want to say? Duality, I did say that. Love is shown. A healed heart. Love is shown in a healed heart. In my everyday actions. Love is shown. A healed heart can see love in everyday actions. A healed heart. A healed heart is balanced and can propel forward, and a healed heart is inviting an inner mystery. A healed heart is connected to water also. Okay, sorry about that, Sagittarius. I just completely sidetracked there. Yes, I've said everything I need to say. Allow your blockages to become your great strengths, and once it's time for the wheel to turn again, you're ready with a new project and you will propel forward fast. All the reverse cards will go into up into the upright once you're ready, and it's going to be quite an interesting month for you. It's going to require you some healing, so I want to end it like that. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being here for this reading. I am truly grateful for your wonderful energy, and please let me know if this reading resonated with you. And if you like the concept of how I'm doing it, just please leave a comment and leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and hopefully I see you next month. Bye.